To my birthday sister, Cathy, I want to thank you for being a consistent voice for the fine arts in the city of Atlanta for as long as I have been involved in the arts. I was a gallery owner, and I remember you coming to review some of the shows at my gallery, and you don't know how much that meant to me as someone who was just starting out. And then when you left the newspaper and became the person who started Arts ATL, you just continued your proud tradition of being a critical voice for arts and culture in the city of Atlanta. So good luck, Cathy.
I first met Cathy when I was working on building the Center for Civil and Human Rights, and she was so insistent that that project be architecturally designed, it have a real point of view when it came to the design of the institution. And she was not only someone who was a journalist, but she was somebody who was really pushing the project in a certain direction and was almost a thought partner for me on some issues. And I think that that role she has played in so many different avenues. And Arts ATL plays that role. Arts ATL is a cheerleader, but it's also a cheerleader that's helping us all hold the bar very high.
Arts ATL is one of the great examples of the future of media. And it's so important for that coverage to continue in different ways as print media declines. Intelligent ways of getting the story out of arts in Atlanta become even more important. And Arts ATL can do that, has been doing it. Cathy Fox's vision is dead on, and we're so excited every time Arts ATL covers something we have here.
She found a way to lead the organization and to stay with it, and there were some interesting times, you know, there were some ups and downs financially and otherwise. To get a startup going by yourself is so difficult, and Cathy just rose to every occasion with great, as her usual, grace and great calm. You know, that is the beauty of an introverted leader. Very calm and very kind and determined. And she stuck with the mission throughout, and even if it was a struggle for her as an artist and an introvert, having to become an extroverted administrator and manager and leader, and she did it with great dignity and class.
Cathy Fox, as a member of the Atlanta arts community since 1995, I just want to let you know that to me you are an inspiration and a pioneer, because the more years I spend here in Atlanta, the more I realize that your vision saw beyond its years when you started Arts ATL. You saw this opportunity to give artists a voice in a city that too easily sometimes forgets its history, forgets its place. So you have created a way to build upon artistic legacy that Atlanta has and a rich history that needs to be told.
She was a tough editor. She had very high standards, and because her work was so beautifully done, I think that really inspired me and probably lots of other writers to challenge ourselves to do our best.
I remember meeting with Cathy, and I remember I was so impressed with her vision, her tenacity, and just her will to make this happen. And you know, it has grown, and it has grown because of her vision.
Cathy, this is your baby that you've entrusted to me, and I just want you to know how honored I am to have this opportunity, and that all of the work that I do, that the rest of the team does, it's all in honor of the work that you did in getting this rolling and in building it over a decade. Thank you.